welcome in or welcome back to my channel. Come in, I'm Coorie Doon as we do a bit of a witchy mood board interior design. So I created this area initially to kind of have a space to show off all the new custom designs I've been creating, particularly the vintage label designs. I actually have a tutorial on that, so link will be on a card or down in the description if you want to learn how to make your own. But yeah, let's kind of just jump into this. My idea for this was just to have a small space that would showcase these items, so it's not going to be the full room, it's just going to be a small corner. And the overall aesthetic of it is kind of just going to be like a witchy kind of olden living room, maybe? I don't really know. But I do plan on using this sort of aesthetic in my entire house, as well as my villager houses once I decorate those as well. So to start with, I changed the wallpaper and the flooring. I didn't really know what I wanted, I just knew I wanted it kind of rustic and old. So I went with this pairing and I just thought it kind of kicked off that overall vibe to start with. And then from there I just literally dropped in a bunch of furniture that I thought I would use, that would make sense. So I just kind of went from there, started organising and laying out how I thought it would work. But I'm going to leave it here and let the video roll while I do this next part. So the overall feelings and vibe for this room is like a lot of dark browns, some mismatches in there too, some greenery, some plants and foliage, kind of a lot of foodie items, because I think a lot of the builds for the interior designs are going to be more around the kind of creation of potions or spells or whatever, so I kind of want to have that feeling of it, and especially with the labels being used on bottles, that kind of looks like they've been decanted into these bottles, and yeah, that's just my whole kind of thought process. So I'm going to leave it here and let the music play, let the video roll, and you can kind of see what I get up to. So I really wanted something in the back left of the room after I laid out the initial furniture. I just wanted something that would have a bit more height and take up a bit more space. Everything kind of felt a bit close and I just wanted something that would take up a bit more and just kind of fill out the room. I tried a few different items, but I eventually went for the medium wooden partition. I just felt this helped break up the space, but also gave a bit more interest to that back wall, just because it has those slats and it kind of made it not feel so mimicking of the rest of the background. I do love the wallpapers in Animal Crossing, but they can sometimes be a bit repetitive, and I just felt like this partition kind of helped break that up without it actually being a wall item. It also helped make it into a space that maybe I could even like kind of use. So the last thing I had to do was just make sure all the custom designs that I wanted to showcase was on the different items, and I also finished it off with some extra detailing on the walls. This just helped pull the whole room together and made it feel a bit more lived in. Kind of also made it into a space that I could actually use later down the line in my own house, in my own builds. So I definitely felt that was an important part of the build. I hope you enjoyed watching and you got some inspiration yourself from this. I definitely think I'm going to do more of these interior kind of mood boards down the line. It was really just elevated and grown so many more of the ideas that I already had. And I just think it's a fun little exercise to do, and you can just really try out maybe different combinations of items that you're not used to using together or are very new to you, and you just want to see how you can arrange without actually completely leaning into the idea or concept. And if you do it at Harv's Island or Unhappy Home Paradise, you'll have none of the hassle of trying to find the items, buy the items. So definitely think it's a good idea to try out. And if you would like to see me do more interior builds, definitely make sure to hang around and subscribe. Check out my future streams and videos, because I'll definitely be turning all the homes on my island into this kind of vibe. But for our little question of the day, tell me, what is the one thing in your bedroom that makes it feel like home to you? Let me know down in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next stream or video. But until then, stay cozy, stay safe. Slanja. Bye.